Alrighty, hello guys, welcome me faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stoneworks yet again, and we are back with our ocean liner build. As you guys can see right here, we now have a bit of a superstructure on top of this thing. We also actually have propellers and a rudder on the back as well, which is quite nice, and we got some weird stuff going on back here, which is okay. Anyway, what I want to do today is try and figure out how to attach a bridge onto this thing, and then figure out where the rooms are going to go, because there's going to be quite a lot of rooms inside of this thing. So, let's get straight to it, shall we? Alright, so first things first, I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of all of this right here. And when I say all of this, I mean all of it! So we're going to go from there, we're going to delete literally everything, and then we will grab this guy down here, 1 and 2, I suppose. Go all the way to the other side, just like this, and all the way to the front. Copy it, move it upwards, and paste it right there. Alright, good. We'll then merge these guys together, and we'll do this from here all the way to here. Very nice. Okay, cool. So that's rounded off, and that's a-okay. I don't really know where the bridge is going to go. I'm struggling here. Alright, so what I'm thinking we do is we actually extend this guy forwards quite a bit to here. We then maybe do this. I want to do like 3 of these, actually. So delete that and that. There we go. So 1, 2, and 3. So 1 there, 2 here, and 3 here. There we go. And then I think the bridge can actually be located on top of this. Maybe. If it goes on top of here, I think that's going to be a good idea. From there, we can then build it outwards. So let's do this out to here. We're then going to go ahead and fix all of these guys in. Yes. All right, very nice. And I'm going to build it all the way to the front like this. Okay, cool. Yeah, so far so good. All right, so let's say that this is actually going to be the bridge. Let's go ahead and build these guys out to the sides. I don't really know how far out I want to make them, actually. But for now, let's do 1 of those there. We'll go out by about 5, and we'll shove all of this together. From there, we're going to delete 4 of these on the front, and we're going to shove this on here like this. It looks a little bit strange to do this, but it's also fine. I'm going to go ahead and build it out a little bit too. That's kind of cool. Alright, so from there, what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to try and extend this guy out over the edges, I guess, by quite a bit, actually. So let's redo that real quick. There we go. Shove this guy into here. We'll go out by about 2. All right, cool. We'll then shove this guy onto here like this, and we'll do 2 of those. And then I think at the end of that, we'll just do 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3. Yes. All right, cool. We're then going to send this guy backwards by about 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And I think we'll go ahead and extend them back into the vehicle. Like this. So if I copy this, flip it over, paste it right there. That looks pretty good to me. Alright, merge that together. Awesome. We're then going to go ahead and delete all of the interior of this, and we need to fill it with blocks, because that's how this works. Alright, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So now that we've done that, we need to send this to the other side in order for it to actually be there. There we go. Copy this, move it across to here, and paste it in. There we go. Alright, what do you guys think of that? Does that look okay so far? I think so. Alright, so now that we've done that, I think what I should do is actually extend these guys upwards. But because I want to make it look a tiny bit nicer than this, what I will do is kind of odd. It's a bit of a weird situation, this, but I want to do this out to the side. I'm then going to go ahead and build this guy across as well. Alright, cool. We're then going to go ahead and build this guy around, and I'm going to shove this on here as well. Okay, so that's going to go backwards. We're then going to do the exact same thing, going backwards from here. And once we've done that, I guess we go into these guys. Hold on, we're slowly doing it. All right, very nice. And then we're going to go into these guys right here. Shove that onto there, and there we go. All right, cool. From there, we're actually just going to go ahead and have it go straight up. So that should work, but maybe it won't. Let me try. So what we'll do is we'll shove this guy onto here like this, and that'll go up by 2. Same with this one, and then we'll do those guys as well. And on the outside, we essentially have to just do this. Those guys, and follow that all the way around. Okay, so I would say that actually looks a lot better than if I was to just go straight up with this. So I'm actually really happy with that. The other thing that I want to do is actually to extend this guy over to here so that it actually attaches on. We're then going to extend this guy there as well, and we'll have to sort this out in a second, because I don't really know what to do with this area just yet. I would like if I could extend from here upwards or something, kind of like this. So from here up to there, or I guess in one, up to there would actually be pretty cool. And I guess if we go from here downwards, that would be pretty cool too. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go with that. That's awesome. Actually, you know what? From here, that looks really nice. Alright, so, yeah, this is nice. So what we'll do is we'll shove this guy under here like this. The bridge itself is probably going to be located on this area, so we will actually fix that in for now, and I think for now as well, we'll just go ahead and cordon this bit off. So inside of here is going to be like the actual bridge, and on the outside, of course, is the wings, so we can go ahead and stand out there if we need to. We can put some lights and stuff out here as well. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, let's just go ahead and have this bit be sort of flat, I guess? I don't know. Does that make sense for this to be flat? I have no idea. So I'm going to go ahead and build these guys up together. Shove those guys across to there. We're then going to probably shove a door or something onto here. Doesn't really matter where. Door. Here we go. Yes. You can probably tell that I haven't really planned this. But there you go. Door goes on there. We go ahead and build this above. And I'm thinking we attach this onto there like that. Which means this piece has to go, this bit can come back, and we can build the rest of it in. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, cool. It's weird, but yes, I think this will actually be fine. I was also thinking maybe it should be rounded off more than this. So, I have an idea. Whether it'll be a good idea or a bad idea, I'm not so sure. But, let's go ahead and delete these guys real quick. We're then going to go ahead and do this. So on the very edge, we'll build this guy in. Like this. There's one. And, oh no, should we do it this way? There's two. Actually, no. Just one. There we go, good. We'll then do two via this. Here. I'm struggling like crazy. There we go. That goes on there like that. And then this guy is going to go across here. Like this. I might as well follow like what I've done pretty much everywhere else, so that's what I'm doing. Unfortunately though, trying to add windows into there might be a bit of a pain. Alright, so I'm also going to actually build this backwards as well, and it can come backwards to like here-ish, I guess. There we go. As long as I don't like, you know, build it in everywhere, that's fine. Let me get rid of most of this. Alright, good. And yeah, if I go ahead and do this as well, that's pretty nice. We can then obviously do the outside as well. That's fine. All right, cool. And we can do this piece too. Hey! Okay, right. So far, so good. It's a little bit odd, the way that we're building this, but I think it looks fine. Okay, so yes, if we do go with these, we're going to have issues, I think. But if I deleted this piece and we actually add a window into there, we might be able to sort of get away with it. I don't really know, though. So if I shove this guy into here like this, and above, we are actually going to be using these, which might be weird, but there you go. We're then going to go and shove this guy on the outside like this, and I am going to actually box off the internal bits like this. There we go. So it's a bit odd, it is, but I think it actually somewhat looks right, which is strange. But yeah, that actually doesn't look terrible. I'm then going to go ahead and shove this guy into here like this. From the inside, that looks a bit weird, but it's fine. I would like to add a window into here, so I'm going to try and do that with this. Here we go. So we shove this guy into the inside, just like so. And then we shove one of these on top of that, like this. Okay. As for like how that looks, I think it's fine, but it's a bit strange. Anywho, all of my windows are actually positioned on the inside, so we'll do that, except these ones, obviously. And we'll do this, and we'll shove, obviously, one of these guys on top of those. One, and... Did I just shove one somewhere else? There. Alright, cool. So we got windows. I'm going to go and shove another one right about... Oh, I don't know where. Here, I guess? Alright, good. And we'll shove another one right here as well. Okay, awesome. I think that looks quite nice. It's kind of old school. Everything's very flat, but I think that's fine. Okay, another thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to go and shove these guys onto the front like this. It gives a little bit of extra, like, stuff. Gives a little bit of extra stuff going on, and that is exactly what you need in order to break up the space. If I could then go to portholes, these would be nice to have dotted all around the ship. I'd actually really like to have them everywhere. However, on the front bit right here, I am actually just going to go ahead and shove it on sideways. which is not really what I want, but it's what we're going to have anyway. And we're going to shove this across here. Okay. Yes. As far as bridges go, this is quite cool. Alright, so another thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to go and shove one of these guys onto here like this. And we are going to have this be overlapping the edge. Yeah, so just like this. There we go. And then I wouldn't mind using one of these too, but this might be too far out. We'll see. So let's just try and like drag it inwards. If we can, just a little bit, that'd be great, but it's not really allowing me. There we go. And shove this guy straight across here. Shove this guy onto there, bringing it across. And that's nice. Yeah, that's cool. I'm then going to have it overlap the side just a little bit as well, and I'll shoot it backwards to about here. Okay, cool. We can now fix all of that in, and that is our bridge. Sick. Everywhere that I'm actually finding outside areas, by the way, I am actually going to go ahead and just shove the green on, because that's going to be our floor color, I guess. So that's fine. Going to shove that onto there. I don't know whether doing this is a good idea or not. Actually building a wall in here, but we're going to do it anyway. So we'll follow that all the way around, and we'll see what that looks like. Alright, so that's it actually fully built in there, which overall is not a bad design. I think that actually looks pretty good. From there as well, we are actually going to go ahead and start introducing some doors to the sides of this, because reasons. There we go, so that can be shoved on there. And I actually kind of want a door smack bang in the center of this, if possible. So delete as much of that as we can, shove that guy into there, and do this. There we go. Very nice. Oh yeah, as far as bridges go, that's pretty cool. I feel like I've said the same thing a bunch of times just now, and I'm really sorry for that, but once I'm building things like this, it just happens. So although I have said the same thing a few times, I do want to say sorry. I didn't mean to say it all a bunch of times, which I'm doing again, even explaining the fact that I'm talking a bunch of times. Anyway, what do you guys think of the bridge? Do you think that actually fits? Do you think it suits the actual build? Or do you think it doesn't really fit at all? I'm not entirely sure, actually, now that I look at it. But of course, we'll add like a place on top that we can either stand or we can add a mast. In fact, we probably will add a mast up there. And then maybe we'll add a mast behind it, and then probably a funnel. I don't know how many funnels to add to this thing. Maybe like one there, and one there. And then we can have the boilers smack bang in the center of the ship. That would actually be pretty cool, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see there. Okay, what else do we do? Okay, so what I think we'll do from here is we will actually fill this in, which may or may not be a good idea. Who knows? All the way to the back end. Hopefully that has done it just to the edge. It sort of has. Excellent. We're then going to shove that over there, which is fine. On the outside of this, we're actually going to go ahead and fill this in as well. All the way down to the end. All right, good. And I will actually go ahead and do this guy all the way down to that end as well. Oh, that is... I mean, this starts to make it look kind of ugly, but don't worry about it too much. Because there'll be walls and stuff on the inside, and that'll be fine. So yeah, if I did this all the way backwards as well, pretty much, it won't be like this, but it'll be similar. So if I shove that all the way backwards to there, that's okay. Alright. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah. I mean, the bridge itself looks okay. The front bit looks fine. But the bit behind, I just don't know. I don't know if this is right. You know? I don't know if this is the right way of doing things. Alright, so another thing that was actually commented, which I appreciate, by the way, if you guys do comment, somebody mentioned that we should paint a rim around the outside of the ship, so I wanted to do that before I forgot. And you said gold, and I do think that is a great idea, so we're going to go ahead and shove this all the way around the outside before I forget. And let me know in the comments down below whether this is a nice design choice, or whether we should change it back. Let me know. But honestly, I think this is pretty good. So we're going to send it all the way to the back of the ship, and I mean, I'm going to go ahead and assume that that will look great, to be honest. It's a very, very nice idea. So, yes. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm actually really happy. That is completely fine. The next thing that I kind of want to do is add windows in this section down below. The main reason for that is because at the minute it looks a little bit too, like, blocky. Obviously, this is one huge block right here, and we don't really want that. So, if I go to the inside here, this is only 2 blocks. We sort of need 4, don't we? So if we go up another 2, then we can do this. And if we had windows in here, that would be great. So we're going to add these windows in about 4 blocks high. There we go, deleting that all the way down. We're also going to do it from here as well. Again, all the way down to around here. And that's fine too. Oh wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. What we might do on the roof, by the way, is we might split this into 2 things. So it might stop like here-ish. There we go. And then I guess if we have a funnel on the front bit and a funnel on the back bit, that makes the most sense. But what do we do with the deck in the center? I actually don't know. What I might do is this. So we'll send this guy here. We'll actually do 2 of these. We're then just going to do 1 of these. And then we're going to do 2 of these again. This side. And maybe that'll look okay? Maybe it won't. Who knows? Right, shove this on here and do this. Awesome. I'm then going to actually cap this. We'll put an actual roof on it. And then we'll do the back building too. Okay, so the roof is actually now on there, which means that bit is going to be painted green too. There's a lot of green on this ship, to be honest. And I don't know if there's too much or what, but so far, so good. Alright, I'm then going to go ahead and take the same bit from here, and I'm going to go ahead and shove this down to the other end, and shove it onto there like that. There we go. Alright, merge both of these together. That is awesome. From there, I've actually gone ahead and angled the back side, so I'm going to go ahead and just continue that. There we go, and I think I could probably get away with just doing this. There we go. And then if I attach all of these guys together, just like that, that is awesome. Yes, so far, so good. We're going to have to try and figure out what to do in the center of this. I actually don't know. Maybe a swimming pool would actually be really cool. But up here, I don't know whether we should put it up here. We're going to need loads of lifeboats too, so they'll probably go down the sides. And then maybe you do want something in the middle? I don't really know. Right, so I decided to add like this little wall right here. I feel like that's a good idea. We're then going to delete this guy, and I am going to shove this down the sides to around here, where we will turn it into this. Main reason for that is because lifeboats are probably going to go around here, so we need space for those. And yeah, that actually totally works. I am happy with it. So for now, I am going to go ahead and end this video here, because I think my brain is in one of those moods where I just keep jumping from one thing to another thing to another thing, and in order to stop that, I'm going to have to stop the video. So, yeah. What do you guys think of it so far? Let me know in the comments down below. I think we'll add a funnel right here. We'll also add a mast here somewhere as well. We'll then maybe add, like, the lifeboats. We're going to have to build some lifeboats and put them on the sides. And then we may actually add a mast back here as well, and maybe another funnel back there too. But let me know in the comments what you guys want in the center, because I actually really don't know what to put there right now. But yeah, anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.